I'm Eric Loy, and welcome to Eric Loy Interviews. On this podcast, we talk to folks from the VTuber community about their channels, their talents, their stories, where they come from, and their plans for the future. We're joined on the show by Foxy Games 2. Hello.
Yes.
How you doing today?
Doing great.
Hey.
Hopefully my mic doesn't peak at any point.
But we've been having some interesting issues. Foxy's voice here is an interesting one, and it does some things with the microphone I've never heard before. So this is gonna be fun in many ways, other than talking to an interesting person here. Could you just introduce yourself to everybody here?
Hi, I'm Foxy. My Twitch name is Foxy Games 2. I just go by Foxy. I'm a fox who plays video games. It's simply that. There's a lot more to me, but you can discover that as you come join me on my streams and through this conversation.
Already given us a cliffhanger to go by.
Mystery pulls people in.
There you go. Mystery pulls people in. When did you get started on VTubing?
I got started on July 10th, which was actually a day before my birthday.
And was it something you wanted to do, or was it something that you kind of caught on when watching other people?
Okay, so a little bit of story here when coming to that, actually.
Okay.
I myself, for the longest time, did not care for VTubing. And when it first became a thing, I was like, this is weird. And then over time, I was like, that's people like that's good. I just wasn't my thing. It was one of my friends, Jin, a few weeks before, a month, I think, before I finally decided that I wanted to do VTubing. He told me that I had the personality for it, and I was thinking about making content, or I've wanted to for a really long time to be a content creator. But I just never found my niche. And then I was like, I wonder if I could. And then I did it. And I love it.
The siren song called you in.
Yeah. I don't know why when I first saw VTubing, it was something that was just weirded me out. I thought was dumb at the time, but now I don't. So any other VTubers who are watching this, I am so sorry for the past mistakes that I have made.
Trying to make up for it right now.
I repent. I repent.
Well, what's the draw for you now that you? I know you said you started trying to do content creation. What has made you stick with it in the VTubing world?
Okay, so first with my channel, I wasn't a VTuber first because I still was getting my model made when I started streaming. My other friend, Stray, that's not his real name, it's his screen name, Stray. He made my VTuber model, but he was still in the midst of making it when I started streaming, so I used a PNG picture.
Right.
But at the time, so I was a PNG tuber for a while. And you can still see the picture that I use when you go to Twitch.
Yeah.
It is little smug fox. I am gonna get a tattoo of that says it's the Riz. It's the Tiz that gives me the Riz on my shoulder. Plan that. That is. But what drove me into doing this I've wanted to do this for a really long time, mostly because when I was a kid, I see other content creators. I'd see people like Jacksepticeye or Markiplier or people on Game Theory, and I loved what they made, and I wanted to do that. So, but I never found my thing, and then VTubing just became was something I was like, well, it gets to hide because I was always afraid of being kind of people seeing like my actual face and like objectifying that or making or thinking that they, because that's something I've noticed with a lot of like content creators who do show their face, is that people who their fans think they deserve to know their personal lives.
Mm-hmm. Very good.
And
Yeah.
I don't want that.
Yeah.
I want to keep, like, I want to be close to my fans, but I want my fans to understand that I have a life outside of streaming and stuff.
Well,
And like I am a person
yeah,
that
is
needs.
that's a good good outlook to have, and it's very tough even for folks who don't necessarily have that outlook to keep that separation. You see it more and more these
Yeah.
days with obsessed people trying to ruin it for everybody.
Yeah. And that's why it's like I found that VTubing gives me the confidence to actually be able to make content and then get to that and be able to actually do what I love. Like I started streaming mostly because I needed money and I was not getting, I was applying for job after job after job and nothing was hitting.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, this is like, I want to try this. It's an option. I'm gonna do it. And I fell in love with it. And now I'm actually making money from it because I recently got affiliated.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I'm really happy about it.
Yeah, good job.
And I'm honestly, I'm proud of myself for the amount of work and getting to the point that I have. Even when I wasn't making a lot of money, people would like donate a little bit, like $1 here or there.
Mm-hmm.
I still was happy to do it. I would do this for free, to be honest.
Stop telling people
It's
that.
just that.
Don't give them any ideas.
The thing is, it's true though. I can't deny it. Like, my parents have always, like, especially my mom has always like put so much value into money, and I don't really care about it.
Mm-hmm.
About money. Like, to me, I could like, as long as I'm happy, I will be living in a cardboard box.
Give me some bologna and bread, and I'm good for the week.
Oh, I don't eat bologna. I don't eat anything pig related.
Oh well, there you go. Just bread then.
Yeah.
And,
just bread. Just give me some bread.
Yeah, we're good for a while. The That's a wonderful attitude to have going into this, and it's great that has translated into success for you, and
Yeah.
it's kept you going.
Yeah, and honestly, I've seen like, as long as I'm doing what I'm enjoying,
Mhm.
I feel like I can conquer the world. Like, there was one thing that my stepdad would tell me all the time when I was younger, that if you love what you do, you don't work a day in your life. And I love what I'm doing. There are days when I'll be tired or I'll be frustrated with what I'm doing with streaming, or I'll be like, just like, oh, feel like it's a lot, but I don't feel overwhelmed and I want to continue.
That's
like,
great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've always strived for that. I've always seeked throughout my entire life. I've seeked for a career that I would love, that I would enjoy doing. And I found it.
Yeah. And not only have you found it, but you found one that helps pay the bills.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a lot right now. I'm still technically living with my parents right now, but I'm getting to the point where I can, like, if I get get enough people watching me,
Mm-hmm.
I can pay the bills for myself, and that makes me really happy.
Yep.
That makes me really happy because it's not even just that alone. It's like, it's not the money. I mean, the money's a great bonus. I mean, don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm. You're not going to turn it down.
But I'm not going to turn it down. I mean, gonna give me $50? Okay, all right, I'll take the money. Thanks.
Sorry. Our budget is the same as it always is, which is negatives.
But like, the thing that really makes me happy is being able to just have fun.
Uh-huh.
And I think that's really important to me. And like, nowadays, like, a lot of like these online content things, or like the algorithm, or like, or people in general in society, I've noticed, have just focused more on the fact of earning money,
Hmm.
when it's like, to me, it's more earning gratitude to what you're doing.
Yeah, yeah. There is a balance though, and you do have
Yeah.
to. I have to mention this. I mean, I was radio was something I loved to do, but it just got to the point after you know so many years, and very recently the business got so bad that I had to go to a job that made money because it just
Yeah.
my industry was dying and I needed to do something else. Um,
Yeah.
but it but that's kind of what brought me back here, so I get a chance to talk to folks from all over, such as yourself, some interesting people, and I get to enjoy it. But I'm not here to make money.
No,
I'm here to talk to folks. Now you get a chance to do both, which is fantastic.
it's great. And it's like, there's gonna be, like, to me, I'm not saying it's gonna be perfect. It's not gonna be amazing. Not everyone's gonna get the opportunity I have. I'm extremely grateful that I have gotten this opportunity.
Hmm.
Like, I will never not be grateful towards the people who have, like, supported me so far and actually, like, been by my side, and the followers that have joined me and helped me get to affiliated. Uh, I am ever grateful for them as well.
Sounds like
So
you've absolutely embraced the opportunity.
I think I think in my personal opinion that good things come when you least expect it, but that doesn't mean you can't try and make them happen.
Yeah. Every once in a while you have to kick. Every once in a while you have to keep kicking the door till it opens.
Yeah.
And
I One of my favorite quotes recently that I actually, like, that I've kind of also taken to heart, besides the whole if you work like what you do thing, is from the Dungeons and Dragons Honor Amongst Thieves movie, where he says, "You haven't failed until you've given up."
there you go.
Yeah, and I, I've my parents aren't as supportive of this as my friends are,
Hmm.
but but it's like, it's hard work. It's not going to be immediate success when you first get in. Like, if there's any advice I would give to anybody who's starting out, don't expect immediate success.
Right. Right.
It's it's hard work, it's effort, but if you truly and utterly enjoy what you're doing, you will be satisfied by the end of the day.
That's wonderful advice. And if you can stick to it and you have it sounds to me you've got the stick to itiveness to do it, uh, you'll get the results in the end if you really work for it. It may not happen tomorrow, it may not happen next month, but it sounds like you've got some really good momentum going.
I'm actually really excited because I have a lot of projects actually coming up, as it were.
So tell us
Uh,
about some of those.
so I next week I'm actually going to be joining a Minecraft SMP.
Mhm.
Uh, that so instead of streaming 2 days a week, I'm going to be streaming 3 days a week.
Mhm.
Now, so my schedule's actually, like, opening up. I'm having more time to actually do what I love and all of that,
Mhm.
because I'm now earning money from it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then, so I'm very excited about that. But I also am very excited about, like, I want to schedule doing a Dungeons and Dragons, stream at some point
Right.
as well, because I DM, I also play as well, and it's just fun, and it's like, I know that there's a lot of people, there's a market out there for that.
Yeah, there definitely
And
is. There definitely is.
yeah, but there's also so, like, I've been talking to some of my friends about maybe, like, getting together and streaming that. But the biggest project that I'm currently working on is actually in the so every Saturday on I stream on a Minecraft server called the Unmedicated Minecraft. It's an SMP, and
Mhm.
all of us there, we me there's three people, me, A-Red and Fallen. We found each other on a different Minecraft server, and then we all got together, and we just one day decided to start talking to each other about making this story, a lore server, and all of this. And the brainstorming session was amazing, and we love the idea so much that we created the server that we're on right now, right?
Right.
For the entire purpose of a pre-lobby to find other people who are dedicated to this, who are willing to actually join us to make this story come true. So our current project right now, like the big project that I'm working on, is that we're making a Minecraft lore series, and as it were, we have half of the cast. We want to get 13. We currently have 6 people.
I mean, it's a good start, and you are absolutely world building here.
Yeah, it's we have character motivations as such. I don't think it's much spoilers because I've talked about on my stream about what possibly my character would be in it, because they are going to be characters, not going to be actually us. We're going to be playing characters.
Right.
They're going to have like our names and stuff. Like my character is going to be called Foxy. But my character is going to be like a kind of nature guardian kind of thing. They're a fox who got turned into an anthropomorphic creature, like more a anthropomorphic fox.
Right.
Like they're a regular fox and they for the sake of being kind of like helping nature grow and guard it, like a nature spirit kind of thing.
You've really got this planned out, don't you?
Yeah, we have it up to 5 seasons planned of the big things.
Yeah.
As it were, we haven't really started writing the scripts because the way that we want this to actually go with the people in it is that we want them to also be able to build their own stories. So but the thing is, we don't want them to have to build their stories around ours, so we haven't really been telling much of the cast. Besides the three of us, like we call ourselves the founders.
Right.
Besides the 3 of us, me, Fallen, and Red, we haven't really been in telling the cast like much of what's going to happen so that they can develop their own character arc. We've told them to like, because we're going to have different arcs each season, and we told them up to 2 for season 1. There's going to be the peace era where we introduce all the characters,
right?
And then there's going to be a tension era,
Ah.
And that is basically what we've told them.
Okay. You start to introduce the conflict a little bit.
Yeah. There's a lot to it, and I can't tell you without spoiling.
No spoilers.
We're hoping. Yeah, and we really, like, honestly, one thing we said when we were actually discussing it was that if we ended up on game theory, it would be awesome. Like, that we would have known that we made it.
Well, I don't know.
Like, if they theorized about it.
I tell you, sounds like to me you made it already just by coming up with like-minded people to come up with the idea and then start putting it together. That to me is making it.
Yeah, I honestly, if it hadn't, like, the thing that really gets me is that if it hadn't been for my friend Jin, Jin, not his real name, a screen name.
Right.
If it hadn't been for my friend Jin, I would not have even tried this. Because he was the one that said that I had VTuber energy. And I would not have met Red. I would not have met Fallen. I would not have been started this project that I'm so excited about. Like, and I would not be talking to you right now. Like, it really is just kind of like an all-inspiring thing when you think about it, is that a tiny little decision. My friend Jin's jokingly saying, I think you have VTuber energy, in a conversation while we're all laughing and like having fun.
Right. And
ended me up on this path of meeting so many amazing people and doing something that I genuinely love and finding, like, I feel so, like, for a long time I've had my friends and stuff. I had the friends that I played with D&D, like Stray and Jin. Those are 2 people I've already mentioned. I've known them for like a couple years now, and I play D&D with them, but I wasn't really getting into where progress-wise in my life, I was thinking, like, I was looking for jobs. I was trying to get, like, move out of the house. I'm trying to do, like all that other stuff, and I just wasn't getting anywhere.
Right.
And because of that comment, I now, right now, in this point in my life, I feel like I'm making progress in it. I feel like I'm actually, like, going places.
Mm.
And I'm genuinely happy about it.
Well, you can definitely tell. I mean, you've got some amazing energy going for you. Um,
that might also just be the ADHD.
well, yeah, I mean, it might be, but I think I'm going to posit something a little different for you. I'm thinking that seed was always there, and just a little bit of nurturing has allowed it to blossom to what it is today. My guess is that you had something like this inside you all along, and it's just kind of gotten just a little bit help to grow.
Maybe. I mean, I wouldn't be here without the support of my friends.
Mm-hmm.
They were my first they were my first followers on Twitch, and they were the first people watching me when I played. Like they would, like, my friend Kermit
Mm-hmm.
and my friend and Stray showed up almost every single stream. Like, sometimes it would just be those two, and, like, nobody else. And they wouldn't even, like, they wouldn't talk much, but I would still talk to them, and it was still nice to have them there.
Right. And
like, I wouldn't be where I am without their support.
Well, I mean, that is a wonderful story, which is reality, to get out there for folks who want to give this a try.
Right.
You took the few couple of steps, and now it's expanded to the point where you've got something coming up. Which the Minecraft, your Saturday Minecraft get together sounds like something that's going to be extremely interesting going forward. And it is really expanded.
It's an open server for everybody, and anybody can stream on there.
Yeah.
That's in there. We're trying to find more people, honestly. We've had a few people come in and out, but they just haven't fit the bill.
Right.
As it were.
Right.
How do they do that? We kind of need more people, like, coming in.
How can they do that?
So hopefully this will get people to, like, comment. I'll be checking the comments of this video and saying, "Hey, I'm interested," and stuff, and hopefully we can get there.
Yeah. So you'll contact them then if they're interested?
Yeah, I want to. I want to contact. I want people to, like, know that we are, like, this. I do want people to know, if they are joining this, this project isn't just fun. This is a series. This is like watching, like, The Office or like, the way that we have this plan. We are a cast, but we are a family. We are working together to make a story that everyone can enjoy.
Yeah, this is going to be some amazing stuff, and we're gonna make sure and keep a monitor on this. And I can tell you this: it's going to be tough keeping up with you because of that energy you've got. But I'm going to do my best, and I hope that we can get you back on here soon, because it sounds like there's the potential for a lot of stuff going on for you.
Oh yeah, I'm more like I have plans for my own Twitch channel. Like, I'm trying to get it because I got recently affiliated. People can sub. I'm trying to get, like, awards set up. Me and Red, he also streams. He's a VTuber as well. He mentioned I might even, like, if you wanted to talk to him, I might, like, let him know.
Yeah.
But he lost my train of thought there for a second.
No problem.
Him and me, we've been talking about maybe making a Discord server for our followers or subscribers. Like, there's just a lot of stuff that I've been planning and trying to do, and I have, like, a lot of stuff I need to do, and I'm totally fine with it. Honestly, I don't feel overwhelmed by it. I feel excited about it.
Well, I'm not putting. I tell you, I'm not going to put anything past you. I think that you're kind of a force of nature here when it comes to this stuff, and I'm just gonna I'm gonna sit back and enjoy what you have to offer, and I hope a lot of people do too, because I think that
Yeah, but people,
yeah.
it's funny because like you saying that I'm a force of nature, literally, when the character I will be playing is technically a being who will bring down the force of nature.
There's gonna be a lot more of you in that than you think.
Yeah, I've always liked nature, and I've always like my favorite animal are foxes,
Of course.
obviously. But like earlier you said I have like a lot of energy and it's like seems like it's like hard to keep up with me. To be fair, I've had a lot of people say that. One time I had someone who doesn't really speak English very well
Hmm.
tell me that I spoke really fast. And then I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I can slow down." They're like, "No, no, no, no. I learned English from you."
You're this, you get the speed learning down for them.
Yeah, they will. Yeah, and I was just like, "Okay." But I've always had a lot of energy. I've always tried to like. I love creating. I love making. I love being. I consider myself a story maker and and being a content creator allows me to make these stories.
Well, I consider you an extremely fascinating person and someone,
Well, I'm more of a fox than a
well, a
person.
fascinating fox. How about that? And
Yeah.
someone who's got a lot of potential and's got a really good chance to reach it. And I'm so happy that you came on with me today. Uh, well,
I'm happy to be here. This was great. This was fun.
and we're gonna do it again, I hope, because I think you got a lot of stuff coming up that people are gonna need to know about.
I would love to come back. There's more than enough stories in this little fox that if you need or hell if there's people out there who need advice or anything, I am more than willing to say you honestly it's been fun talking to you.
Thank you for listening to Eric Loy Interviews. Join us again next time when we talk to another member of the always interesting VTuber community.